Okay, fellas, welcome back to another episode of Andy's Toolbox, or Andrew's Toolbox, however you want to say it. Andrew's my name, and this is stories about tools and stuff in my toolbox. So, uh, this video is going to be a part two of the decline of Mac tools, and we're going to talk more about how the quality's declined and subtle differences over the years, okay, and how policies and warranties might affect your interest in buying Mac tools uh, as of today. So I want to talk first about uh, these wrenches here. I just picked these up. Um, I know in my prior video I kind of swore off Mac tools, but I am still a fan of Mac tools, more so the vintage stuff. I do like stuff like these Taiwanese made panel tools. Uh, I like the peanut here on the handle. I don't know why, just something about that handle I like. So I I did buy these as well recently. Yeah, I'm not a hypocrite, but honestly, these are very appealing to me personally. And when something becomes like that, I will buy it regardless of country of origin. Um, but talking about these wrenches here, uh, these are Mac Tools USA. Um, what I like about these older style wrenches is that V right there. See, this allows you to get all the way down on the hexagonal, and it reduces spreading from torque in the head versus some wrenches that are just rounded right here, and that V will be covered up pretty much uh, 3-4 millimeters, and it won't allow the bolt to sit, the nut or bolt to sit down in there. And I picked these up just for that reason. These wrenches are pretty high quality in my opinion. The feel is good. The size is very eloquent. They're just very nice wrenches. I don't know exactly the year these were made, um, but I'm pretty sure that they're uh, maybe 80s or before that. So uh, moving on uh, to uh, more recent stuff and stuff that's changed and declined. Uh, in my honest opinion, these could have been made in the States, and they would have been uh, accepted because they're nice, you know? And that's one thing that Mac Tools these days does pretty well, and that's design tools and outsource them to overseas manufacturers. And I don't know exactly why they're doing that, because I mean, the design is good, you know, make it here. People will have one less thing to complain about. Um, Also, what I've noticed is they've stopped giving you these pouches that the tools come in. You know, for a premium tool to offer you the packaging, you know, that's appealing. I always thought that was great, whether it's Snap-on, Cornwell, Matco doing it. That's one thing I don't think they should stop doing is, I mean, they make the toolbox look nice. They make the tools look nice. Don't skimp us on the packaging and other things that have declined. And this brings me to another aspect: is that why don't they make tools that are kind of outside of the realm of mechanics. Now, these are sort of deburring tools made in the USA, and they're for kind of more metalworking and machining. I thought that was great that they kind of expanded into other fields and allowed uh, people, workers other than mechanics, to enjoy a product, or even a mechanic that does metalwork, or vice versa. So I always thought that was good, but I don't see much of that going on with Mac, and certainly nothing that's being made here. Uh, Another thing I've noticed is the logo. Okay, they used to have they've had several different kinds of logos, and this one right here is my least favorite. Kind of looks like a oh, I don't know. I just don't like it. It's kind of corny looking. But when you look at the one before this, the matte quality tools, it's a little bit nicer. I mean, it's quality tools. It's not just Mac tools. It's in a circle. It's not in a half circle. You know, it's a nicer, appealing, more appealing logo. Mm. This one also has the crappy logo. That's my favorite one. The one that just says Mac and tools in a circle. That logo, that's a great logo right there. In fact, that's another reason why I got this particular set, because this box is real thick, you know, quality, and has that cool logo on it. And this tool right here, uh, as you can see with the prior logo, a lot of that branding that had those quality tool logos, um, they were better. These are tweezers, okay? And if you can see, it has the Mac tools. Uh, there it is. Uh, Smoked on there pretty good. The new tweezer sets. Uh, this is also a new acquisition of mine. I was going to get the new style tweezer set, and I noticed that the branding on the handles here that says Mac Tools was this new style logo. They changed from the. Also like when they just write Mac and then tools after. That's a good branding as well. Just like the one on these is another reason why I like these peanut handled scrapers. The branding on these is real nice. It has that focus. It has that smoked on look to it, and it just says Mac and Tools after it. And that's the reason why I got this set. That branding and the one on this, uh, they did change this to a pouch and took the leather away. Also, why I got these secondhand. Uh, Now, moving on to current affairs, and well, let me talk more about this too. This is just another thing that companies have done poorly on. This is uh, a Allen, folding Allen, and you see how they put the spacers in here. I think Mac was doing good with that. Now they're just all kind of crushed together so they can fit as many of these stupid things in as possible. And there's no spacers. And look at how much nicer. I'd rather have. Yes, I see that. It's my tool. I don't mind that. I'd rather have a few sets of these with, climbing up to the largest of the sizes with good spacers in them. It adds support. It looks nicer, and it's just a nicer tool. Also has flatheads, which they don't use anymore. Everything's Allen or Torx, or I think Torx mostly. And I just like the old-fashioned look of that more. And that's another thing that's kind of taking a shit. Okay, now back to current affairs. What they do nice, and that is they warranty bits. They warranty little extractors, uh, mostly bits and stuff that shouldn't be warranted. I don't know, rethreaders and taps and dies. And they are offering, though they've outsourced and stopped making a lot of the the stuff the way that you might be used to. They are offering a warranty that is better than pretty much anybody else's, as far as what they'll warranty. So I think I'm gonna wrap this video up at about 10 minutes here, and I appreciate you guys tuning in to look at my tools and what I've bought and how I feel about the company and stuff that I hope that would go back to being like how it used to be, and would make me uh, kind of maybe check out the www.mactools.com website more uh, than I do now, and maybe steal me out of the clutches of competition. Uh, not naming names, but other competition. All right, thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please smash the thumbs up if you liked the video, if you learned anything. Uh, I don't know, if you hate the video, tell me why. I'm not going to ask you to give me a thumbs down, but talk to me. We might see eye to eye on something else. All right, have a good one. Goodbye.